Okay, proposition 18. If a line cuts through the section of a cone, then any line drawn parallel to that line from a point inside the section will also cut through the section. So here we have our line AB, which cuts through the section, and we're going to take a point C inside the section and draw a line CD, which is parallel to AB. And what we want to know is if we extend CD in either direction, will it cross through the section or will it just get stuck inside somehow? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick any point E on the section and we're going to draw a line EF between one of the points where the section intersected our starting line, and we're going to label that F. So since AB and CD are parallel, and the line EF is not parallel to AB, and we know that because it crosses it at F, it will also cross the line CD at some point, because parallel lines don't cross, and if there is a line that is not parallel to parallel lines, then it will cross, if that makes sense. So EF could be in one of two cases. In the first case, which I've already drawn here, EF hasn't already intersected CD. So that means that it will intersect it at some other point. So since EF already is within the section, every other point in EF will be outside of the section. So we know that CD will cross it at some point when it's outside of the section, meaning that CD must have crossed over at some point. There's a second case in which maybe we put E down here and we made EF a line like this, so that CD has already intersected EF within the section. And in this case, I don't think Apollonius spells this out, but I think there's some kind of logic like CD is a line that's entering this area. Let's call it EF maybe. And since it entered through the line EF, it must cross through the section EF to exit this area. So since we know it crosses EF within the section, it must cross beyond the section at some point. So that covers that case. And then you could do the same process if you picked a point E that's on the other side of the section, over here maybe. And then you'd have this line EF. And this covers CD extended in the other direction, just using the same process that I just outlined. So between those two sides, we know that CD extended in this direction is going to cross the section, and CD extended in this direction is also going to cross the section. And that's QED.